Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we will start our new chapter. This is chapter 2. The chapter name is the reward system, compensation and non-compensation dimension. If you focus on the chapter name, you will understand that this chapter will focus on the how a person will be compensated by the organization. So providing some benefits to its employee, because employees are investing their time, knowledge, expertise to the organization. How an organization can compensate those things towards some benefits, we will discuss this thing. After studying this chapter, we should be able to understand opportunities available to employees. What are the opportunities employees can grab to stimulate the productive effort of each employee? The dimension of compensation system, the dimension of non-compensation systems, the need of combined skillfully compensation and non-compensation dimension into an effective reward system. Before go to anything else, we will understand what is compensation strategy is, why it is so important. Compensation strategy is the compensation package. Through the strategy, compensation try to ensure that employee become motivated and dedicated to its work. Recognize group compensation components. So here the compensation recognize the components of the compensation components so that influence employee motivation in a positive manner. What I said, main strategy for compensation strategy to create a motivated workforce and dedicated workforce for the employees. When an employee feels that the time, effort and energy they have provided to their organization, the dedication they have given to their organization is understood and they are compensated as per their dedication, as per their skill, as per their knowledge, as per their expertise, as per their experience, that time they will be motivated and satisfied, and that will definitely increase the productivity of the organization as a whole. So through the organization strategy, what we will focus? Recognize group compensation components so that they influence employees' motivation in a positive manner and lead to improve organization performance and profitability or productivity. In a word, we said that it will increase the productivity of the organization as a whole. People gain satisfaction from their work, but the kind and the strength of satisfaction have been difficult to identify, define, measure with the degree of precision. So, what type of level of satisfaction they are achieving? It is quite difficult to measure, but you can measure, you can identify. There is some process. Nothing is impossible. A satisfied employee and unsatisfied is usually understandable when you observe them, when you do some go through some processes, you will discover these things. Meanwhile, an individual and the group is coordinate their needs, effort and third set of satisfaction develop. This satisfaction are the ones gained by the leader or employers of the group. Those who receive and offer some form of reward from the service provided by the individual and the group. Specifically, it focuses on monetary reward paid directly. There is a two reward we will study over there. It is monetary reward, one and there is the non-monetary reward. What is the monetary reward? Monetary reward is which you can count by money. From money the monetary terms come, and the non-monetary benefits are those benefits which we cannot count it by money or cannot form we cannot convert it in form of money, but this is known as the non-monetary benefits. Specifically, it focuses on monetary reward paid directly based on age cash incentive, indirectly employee benefit paid by the employers. Reward system. Now we are start talking about the reward system. An organization design, implement reward system to focus worker attention on a specific behavior the organization consider necessary to achieve its desired objectives and goals. If rewards are to be useful in stimulating desired behavior, they must meet the demand of the employees whose behavior they are intended to influence. What does it mean? If you focus on that, an organization design implement reward system to focus worker attention so that worker keep their attention to a specific behavior of the organization considered necessary to achieve desired objective. Organization requires a specific objectives and goal to achieve that objective, and for that particular achieving this particular goal objective they needed this type of pool of employees. So organization for achieving these goals and objectives they needed some specific code of behavior. So this specific code of behavior, how they can achieve. They can achieve through the motivating their employees so that they can meet up the standard of the employee of the organization is required for achieving those particular goals and objectives. If a reward system are useful stimulating desired behavior, there must be meet the demand of the employees whose behavior they are intended to influence. Now, to whom behavior I will be influenced, to whom I need to work with. If reward is to be usefully stimulate desired behavior, there must be meet demand of the employees, those behavior that are intended to influence. Because of the almost endless variety of human qualities, their human qualities endless, workplace requirements, situational demands, the tasks of designing and managing reward system so that it will benefit the organization difficult and complex undertaking. So what type of human qualities you require? For example, in a simple word, some people are extrovert, some people are introvert. What type of employees you need for a particular job? Some people are very hardworking, some people are lazy, but the person who are lazy, they will find the easiest way to do the tasks. Sometimes they will break the conventional rule of doing a job. There is one quote I like to mention is the Bill Gates says, I will recruit the most laziest person for my work, but brilliant. They will find out the easiest way to do the work. In some extreme it is said that the person who is reluctant, who is relaxed, they can take decision faster than the person who is very hardworking, very serious, because if you are very hardworking, very serious, sometimes your nerves will break down, you are focusing on something else, and if this is not happen, sometimes frustration, depression, they will overcome this. The person who is reluctant going on, why this is happening?
The lazy people or the people who are reluctant or I might say that they don't do much work like others, but they will let or they will command. They may have the
commanding. No, not like that. The person who is very reluctant and very much easygoing, don't take things seriously. They can take the accurate decision, because if anything happen, they are not putting their everything on this work.
If they are lazy,
if they are putting many things in there. When you have put your hard work, your dedication, your everything for something, if you not get it, it feel hard. You will feel hard. It is natural. I have devoted my everything over there. The person who is very much reluctant, they are not considering their comfort zone, the comfortability. They are not sacrificing their comfortability, they are not sacrificing their anything else. So if it is not happen, that is not hampered them much. But when I put my everything in a work, and if it is not happening, that time it will feel, I feel very depressed and frustrated. Sometimes some people who are very serious, they are overthink something. The person who is very much reluctant, everything has a bad or good side. The person who is very focused, they will do the job very excellently. Every perception they will calculate it, and they will make the decision, and it is less chance to fail. If there is something externally happen, accidentally happen, it can do. Success is always depend on your faith. Hard work, dedication and intention in your head, but in your hand, which is not, the success is not in our hand. Because sometimes, for example, there is many things happen in the business nowadays. One in COVID is the very big example for us that makes many business to think out of the box. Everything is feel and fine is going on, but still they have to face lots of problems. This type of situation is come. So but I don't think that always it works that the person is very reluctant and doing the job and everything. He is reluctant to everything. He doesn't consider many perception as the dedicated person consider a situation. He doesn't because when you need to consider a thing with a different perception, you need to put your effort. You need to put your dedication. You need to be very hard work. It needs hard work. In reward system is very useful in stimulating desired behavior. A reward system is very what type of behavior you desire from your employees. they must be meet demand of the employee whose behavior I intended to. Whose behavior? That person, that's their behavior I intended to influence. If I want to intended to influence any person, they will be satisfied with their reward system. Because of the almost endless variety of human qualities, workplace requirement, situation demand, their task design, managing reward system so that it will benefit the organization is difficult and complex undertaking. What type of human qualities? Some places you need a reluctant person who will in a cool minded thing somewhere you need a very spontaneous, hardworking, dedicated person. In which place, which type of employee you require, it needs to be identified very clearly. Because almost endless variety of human quality, workplace requirements, situational demand, the tasks of designing and managing reward system so that it will benefit the organization is a difficult and complex undertaking. The reward system of an organization includes anything that an employee may be value and desire that the employer is able to willing to offer in exchange for employee contribution. All reward that are classified as a monetary payment in kind of payment constitute the compensation system of an organization. Monetary payment can be in form of coins, paper money, in less than tangible form of check or credit card. All reward constitute a non-compensation system. The compensation system result from the allocation, conversion, and transfer of a proportion of the income of an organization to its employees for the monetary in kind of claim of business or goods and services. As a medium of exchange, monetary enable an employee to purchase certain kind of amount of wide variety of goods and service available in the marketplace. Employee often little and no opportunity for immediate monetary gain for any kind of payment, in kind of payment. Many employers provide in kind of payment, however, replace monetary payment. Some amount of the employer's income should be employee obtain similar goods and service elsewhere. Organization purchase that require usually desire goods and service for their member take advantage. Wow. You will see that the cooperative society within the organization, some cooperative society, why they are providing this service to their employees? Because of their achieving their economic of scale. What is economic of scale? Economic scale by achieving through when go for the bulk buying, you get some discounted, and if you can purchase many things, that time you get the discounts and you provide this service to your employees so that their real income will be increases. Because when I purchase goods for individually, it is a little quantity that the wholesaler wouldn't give us discount. That time you go to the retailer, and retailer there is a extra profits will be added to them because retailer need to do some profit on their business. When you go for the bulk buying, you can choose the option for wholesaler, and that time you will get a bulk amount of discount on your goods and services, and that goods and services will provide to your employee, and it will increase their real income. The benefit available through tax law and regulation, and the benefit also tax through law and regulation, you get some tax rebate when you do these things from your employees. And government laws require certain service. Sometimes government force you to give certain type of services. The total compensation may be described in many ways, but the classification scheme used in this book based on the 8 dimension. This structure of feature component dimension into compensation system is a job for the compensation specialist. This book will discuss in details the process, practical related first compensation dimension, which is provide current spendable incomes. Change in legislation, court ruling also influence the design of compensation program. Compensation dimension. In respect of the 5 dimensions, we have the 8 dimension of compensation practices. What are they? They are.
Have we done this chapter before?
Some.
Yes, ma'am. Some.
A brief discussion of 8 compensation dimension from their component will help reader understand the applicable complexity of the compensation system in a modern technology. Pay for work, not performance. Obtaining income, pay for time, not work. Loss of job income contribution, disability income contribution, deferred income, spouse income contribution, income equivalent payment, and health and accident liability protection. So pay for work and performance, it is quite logical. I'm working, I'm giving performance, and they are pay for work and performance include money that is provided short term, like weekly, monthly, annual, part-time, contractual job, what we get. Or permit employees to pay and contract the payment desired goods and services. Typically component within the compensation: base pay, premium, differential, short-term bonuses, merit pay, and certain allowances. Pay for part-time, not work. Over the year, the number of work per week, the number of days work per day have decreases. During the past 40 years, work have enjoyed more day off পাচ্ছেন কিন্তু past 40 years আগে কিন্তু কাজের জন্য মানুষ টাকা পেত। So past 40 years worker have enjoyed more days off with the pay holiday, longer paid vacations, paid time off, wide variety of personal reason. This component, pay for time not work, significantly increase labor cost, also enhance quality of life opportunity for most of the people. Why they are giving? Because people feel that their life opportunities. In place of this, many organizations in many developed countries, they are providing, that is 4 days a week, 3-day holidays, because the 4 days they will work, they will dedicate it to the organization only. Loss of job income contribution. Job security always has been primary consideration for most workers. They want assurance that job and the income derived from working is they are ready to retire. So pension benefits, all these are included over there. A variety of components such as unemployment insurance, supplement unemployment benefits, unemployment benefits, severance pay help unemployed workers substitute that new employment opportunity arise. Disability income continuation. The possibility always exists that worker is incurred health and accident of disability. Because of this, disability employers are frequently unable to perform their normal assignments. Even so, individual and family living experience continue. Medical, hospital, surgical create additional burden when you are facing social security, worker compensation, sick leave, short and long-term disability plan are example of component that provide funds for employees who are unable to work and health-related reason. What are they? When a person is disabled, the person is not the family of the person is not feeling the crisis. They are not purchasing their livelihood cost. They doesn't bear the livelihood cost of them, but there is also a burden for their hospital bills. Take care of this person, so it should be covered by the organization, because the accident, if it is in the workplace, if illness is happened to an employee, should be covered by the insurance. So that's the lots of insurance is available.
The company is bound to follow the rules like that.
In USA, some companies are providing the medical insurance and bear the cost. If you have faced this problem, they through the medical insurance they will cover up this. If you can, that time the employee feels secure. I have some opportunity. Most of the people doesn't need actually the medical insurance. Only 20% people are facing this. There's unfortunate things happen to them. But when it is, you can assure that there is a medical insurance covered by your organization, you feel a great satisfaction in your mind. Then they do the regular checkup for their employees, so that when you have a medical insurance, there is a said that executive medical checkup system, medical package, which they will give to their employees, and every single year the medical checkup is done, so that there is an initial problem, so it can fix up. When it is in organization mind, I have to bear the cost. So my employee is my asset, and as an asset, they will treat you as an investment and asset. That time they will treat you differently. So every year they will offer a executive medical checkup, which you have to do. Multinational companies, it is mandatory. Why they are doing so? We say, oh, what a good company. Isn't that? They minimize the cost actually. How come? When the checkup is done every single year, if you have an initial problem, if you fix up with the medicine, you don't go for the surgery and other things. It is eliminated. But it is good thing, very good thing. If an organization offer this, an employee will fit and fine they will more productive for you, and the person will be get the benefits of it, and the person will feel that okay, I have something, and the family will be feel relaxed, and they cover the family insurance, medical insurance also. Social security, worker compensation, sick leave, short-term, long-term disability plan are example of component that provide fund for the employee who are unable to work, health-related problem, health-related reason. Deferred income. What is deferred? Deferred means later. Most employees depend on some kind of employer's provided program for income continuation after retirement. These are the two basic reasons. First, most employees do not have sufficient saving at retirement to continue the lifestyle they enjoy while working. Various kind of programs such as social security, employer provide pensions plans, saving and thrift plan, annuities, supplementary income plan provide income after retirement. So they will sometimes they suggest that why don't you purchase our stock? They provide the stock in a basic price. It is they will deduct it from your salary, and they will offer you the price is primary share price. You can increase and after the retirement you can get the dividend, all these things. Your company is very good, it is a very excellent plan for you. You can enjoy the dividend, and there is a fixed income for you, so you didn't consider with the lifestyle of your life. There will be no adjustment with your lifestyle. Second, law regulation make deferred income plans more appealing to the other employees. So law tax should be deducted because your real your income is be deducted every single time. Your pension is be deducted. You do not need to pay the taxes. We are not actually bothered about taxes in Bangladesh, but in foreign country is very serious because when your income is increasing, your tax will be higher. They are follow the aggressive tax system, and we are following the regressive. The income will be deducted, and there is some tricks and techniques to reduce our taxes by our tax lawyer, but they didn't follow this. They have to pay the taxes as well, because from this they will give the social security benefit, you get the everything, medical service, school facilities, so you have to pay. Spouse income continuation. Most employee family obligation are concerned with the might happen if there is no longer able to provide money that will enable their family to maintain particular standard of living. Certain plans are designed to provide dependent with income when an employee dies and unable to work because of the total and permanent disability. If a person has died permanent disability, the companies offer a job to one of its family member, so they can maintain their lifestyle as per their.
They will give job to
their wife or son or daughter who are eligible for the job or who have the adult. Specific feature is life insurance, pensions plan, social security, worker compensation, other related plan provide income for the families and employees with their condition, with this condition arise. Health and accident liability protection. When a health problem occurs, an employee must be concerned not only with the income continuation but also with the payment of goods and services required overcoming this illness and disability. Because if you have unfortunately you are facing problem like the disability, like your one leg is maybe broken or something happened to your ligament and you are lying on the bed, that time can the physiotherapy and other medical, if you can proper medical facility, you can work, you can move again, you have the chances to recover it very high if you can proper medication and everything. So this all must be considered that your employee get the best medical services. In recent year, organization provide a wide variety of insurance plan to assist in paying goods and services. In recent year, the cost of medical related goods and services has increased at a greater rate than almost other goods and services desired and required by the employees. Income equivalent payment. A final set of compensation component may be grouped under the title of income equivalent payment. Many of these components are frequently called prerequisite or PERC. Employees usually find this highly desirable. Both employers and employee find certain tax benefit in them. Both are getting the benefits. Some parts are tax free for employees and tax deductible for employers. In recent years, the Internal Revenue Service has required employer cost of a specific portion of parts to consider enter in the income of the employee. So government make the rules, you have to go for this, and this will be ensured by the company. Here the research work, okay. Non-compensation system will be later on, okay. Here your government can do something. If government has the policy, that time the organization need to follow. Here the research go. Research has gives some policy and procedure to the suggest to the society, to the organization, and to the government, so that the make life of the people is more easy and life of the people is more comfortable, and life of the and increase, which can also ensure, if through the research you can ensure the increase the productivity of your employee, ensure the best use of resources, anything you can give. So some people might say research is the bullshit. It is not like that. If your research can make impact on upgradation of human life, upgradation of the environment, sustainability of the environment, it can be a great work. So what are you doing actually, it is important. If you research in the go to the that field of sustainability and the renewable energy, it will be a very great job, because it's work for the sustainability of our earth. So we are usually not thinking like that, usually thinking that this research will make impact on our career with this thing. But we should be think out of the box, and we should be consider what is the main purpose of the research. Main purpose of the research to upgradation of the society, human life, or to the animal life, or to the social environment. It will be great if you can, we can work on this. Okay, thank you.